कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जना वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। हरि यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजना। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजना। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe. Jaya Jagannatha Jagannatha Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमं सपरिव्राजकचारि अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमती श्री भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमं सपरिव्राजकचारि अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य लक्ष्मणदास ठाकुर की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय। निताय गौर प्रेम नंदे। All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. श्री श्री गौरनिताय की जय। श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मई की जय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठुकी। Today we are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 17, the entitled Maharaj Prithu becomes angry at the earth. Verse number 33. Sargadiyosyanurunaddi saktibir Sargadiyosyanurunaddi saktibir Dravya kriyakaraka chetanatmabhi Dravya kriyakaraka chetanatmabhi Tasmai samunnada niruddha saktaye Tasmai samunnada niruddha saktaye Nama parasmai purusaya vedase Nama parasmai purusaya vedase Sargadiyosyanurunaddi shaktibir Dravya kriyakaraka chetanatmabhi Tasmai samunnada niruddha saktaye Nama parasmai purusaya vedase Sargadiyosyanurunaddi saktibir Dravya kriyakaraka chetanatmabhi Tasmai samunnada niruddha saktaye Nama parasmai purusaya vedase. Sargadiyosyanurunaddi shaktibir Dravya kriyakaraka chetanatmabhi Tasmai samunnada niruddha saktaye Nama parasmai purusaya vedase. सर्गादियोस्यानुरुणद्य शक्तिभिर् द्रव्याकिराकायकचेतनात्मभिः तस्मै समुन्नाथनिरुग्धशक्तये नमः परस्मै पुरुषाय वेदसे सर्गादियोस्यानुरुणद्य शक्तिभिर् द्रव्याक्रियाकारकचेतनात्मभिः तस्मै समुन्नाथनिरुग्धशक्तये नमः परस्मै पुरुषाय वेदसे. Word to word meaning: Sargadi, creation, maintenance and dissolution. Yaha, one who, asya, of this material world. Anurunnadhi, causes. Shaktibi, by his own potencies. Dravya, physical elements. Kriya, senses. Karaka, controlling demigods. Chetana, intelligence. Atmabhi, consisting of false ego. Tasmai, unto him. Samunnatha, manifest. Niruddha, potential. Saktaye, one who possesses these energies. Namaha, obeisances. Parasmai, unto the transcendental. Purusaya, supreme personality of the Godhead. Vedase, unto the cause of all causes. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki translation. My dear Lord, by your own potencies, you are the original cause of the material elements, as well as the performing instruments, the senses, the workers of the senses, the controlling demigods, the intelligence, and the ego, as well as everything else. By your energy, you manifest this entire cosmic creation, maintain it, and dissolve it. Through your energy alone, everything is sometimes manifest and sometimes not manifest. You are therefore the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, the causes of all causes. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Please repeat after me. My dear Lord, by your own potencies, you are the original cause of all, you are the original cause of the material elements, as well as the performing instruments, the senses, the workers of the senses, the controlling demigods, the intelligence, and the ego, as well as everything else. By your energy, you manifest this entire cosmic creation, maintain it, and dissolve it. Through your energy alone, everything is sometimes manifest and sometimes not manifest. You are therefore the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, the causes of all causes. I offer my respectful obeisance unto you. Purport. All activities begin with the creation of the total energy, the Mahatattva. Then, by the agitation of the gunas, the physical elements are created, as well as the mind, ego, and the controller of the senses. All of these are created one after another by the inconceivable energy of the Lord. In modern electronics, a mechanic may, by pushing only one button, set off an electronic chain reactions by which so many actions are carried out one after another. Similarly, the Supreme Person of the Godhead pushes the button of creation, and different energies create the material elements and various controllers of the physical elements, and their subsequent interactions follow the inconceivable plan of the Supreme Personality of the Godhead. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamyaham Dadati Swapadandikam Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Krupasandibhyev cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Brindam Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangam langaite girim yat kripatam ham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam. So here how that Mother Earth is glorifying the Pruthamaras because King Pruthu want to kill the Mother Earth. Mother Earth actually she is not afraid, but she is want to explain that how Mother Earth is so important for the everything. Of course, that is your causeless mercy, but still Mother Earth actually want to glorify that Pruthumaras. Pruthumaras is a supreme personal to Godhead. So then last previous verses she is glorifying such a wonderful. It is very authentic and sastric means. A devotee glorifies according to Shastra, how it is glorifying. Means glorification of this material, spiritual world or a pure devotee, it is purify our senses and purify our heart by glorifying such a wonderful qualities of the personality of the Godhead and the devotees. So at the same time, if you glorify this material world, what will happen? The more you glorify this material world, the more will become entangled in this material world. Because what is that people are glorifying such a way? Because those doesn't know about the spiritual world or God, that ultimate God purpose, then naturally they will glorify this material world. It is ignorance, one who doesn't know about the spiritual world, about God, then they will glorify this material world. So most of the people in this material world, they are glorifying more and more. That's why they are becoming more and more entangled in this material world. So those who are glorifying the spiritual world, even though they are in the material world, but they are actually they will not much entangled. They will be detached from this material world, and they want to be sustained. They want to be in practice in devotion service. So we see similarly that what is all our activities of Krishna consciousness is, it is only meant for glorification of Krishna. That is simply from rising early in the morning, what we are doing, we are glorifying spiritual master Samsara Dhava Nalali Loka Pranaya Karunya. Because by glorifying the spiritual master, we will be liberated. The same thing again after Samsara Dhava, then again we are glorifying Narsimadev Pranam, then Tulsi Arti, then Bhagavatam class. Bhagavatam class is only is meant for glorification of Krishna. Bhagavad Gita is also Krishna is glorified himself, but Bhagavatam it is glorifying Krishna, at the same time it is glorifying a devotees also. So we are discussing this. Discussing means we are glorifying the Krishna and the devotees and this entire material creation and the spiritual creations also. We are glorifying. So by this glorifying, what is that? No, we are disinterested to hearing about this material world. People are very fond of morning, rising in the morning, they want to paper, they want to read the newspaper, or they will open the channel or news, what is going on in this world. They are so much interested on the to hear the material world, material news. So, but those who are interested in the spiritual life, those who are interested in this Shastra, they will not hear. They will not hear this all junk, this material world and newspapers, everything. They want to hear the glorification of Krishna. So this is how differences the devotees and the non-devotees, because of the ignorance, actually they want to know more and more, more and more. Even some devotees also, they hear the news, they news about what is going on in this matter, so that they can speak in the Bhagavatam class. That is what actually some devotees they will hear. So not necessary for to hear the to news and what is going on in the world. If anything is there spiritualist thing, then you can take that is per you can protect ourselves of what is going on in material world. But every day how people are seeing news and everything, for us is not required for that. Uh, for pure devotee is not required, because pure devotee either in spiritual world or material world, it is for same, because Viswam Purna Sukha ite for him, for pure devotee. Only non pure those who are not pure devotees, conditioned soul, there is a discriminate, that is the material world and spiritual world, and we are glorifying the material world and glorifying spiritual world also. So the more we glorify the spiritual world, the devotees and Krishna, the more will purify, the more we purify our existence, so that we will be attached to Krishna and we detached to the material world. So that's what it is required to glorify spiritual world and the devotion service. So see how we can glorify this spiritual world and devotional services only by hearing. Through hearing we can glorify the devotional services, how it is so important. The more we hear, the more we disinterested this material world, and we are develop the taste on the devotees and Krishna. So we see that Bhagavatam, there is glorification of devotees. Prahlad Maharaj, Parikshit Maharaj, Narada Muni, Dhruv Maharaj, they're all only glorifications of is there in this book. So by seeing, by understanding, by hearing again and again, we develop the qualities. We disinterested its material world. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 100 times is hearing Prahlad Maharaj and Dhruv Maharaj pastimes. Why is hearing? Because the more we hear, the more we get a taste. Nothing is there in this material world. They are how they are dedicated their life, how they are completely they they are give up on this material world, and they are attached to Krishna. So you can see there's so many devotees in the Pandavas, and uh, Parikshit Maharaj, how they are actually, even though they are in kings, Parikshit Maharaj is a king, but when the time came, immediately he gave up everything. That means he is hearing, because his Bhagavatam many years is hearing, he understand actually what is this material world is simply, it is a temporary, nothing is there. So by that, the more we hear, the more hear about the devotees, the more will become detached, the more will be disinterested. This is material world. This is how we can develop, that is glorification of Krishna. So that's what means when our own existing, what is our we are practicing Krishna consciousness means, those who are practicing and those who are attached to Krishna, those who are devotion service to Krishna, we should be glorified, means we should appreciate them. If we not appreciate, then automatically we see faults in others. That's a natural. That means what? That means we are not properly um, trained or properly not hearing, means even one faults means that is enviousness, because the material world everything is enviousness. So that's what material world is, all politics and criticism, envious, the fighting going on, everything. Why? Because it is only actually because they don't know other person the importance. But when devotion services, when we are not understanding the devotee, then we will criticize others and we will envious others, and that means even though we are in spiritual world, but we are in the material world, because we are not understanding that. So that's what glorification, not only glorification of Krishna and the pure devotees, we should appreciate glorify other devotees, how much they are dedicated, how much they are doing such a wonderful services. We should be very carefully observe. Otherwise, what is that? No, even though we are practicing devotion service, but in other devotees we are not able to sing, and we will simply criticizing or will become envious others. So that is what neopet mentality. Neopet mentality always see in faults in others. But the pure devotee, you will not see faults in others. You will always criticize. Means Krishna is empowered in every living entity is some fine quality. So we should see that quality. If you want to see the good quality in others, so we have to be very trained. Means we have to practice. I should not see any faults, because there is some qualities there Krishna is given. Even Krishna is given. Even the animals also have such a wonderful quality. So why the human being? Even he may not be devotee, but there is some good qualities is there. So that qualities, if you see, then will not envious to him, and will not criticize him. This is a practice. Why just by brute force it won't come. It has to practice to see. Always I should see the good quality in others. What is happening? No, if you see one quality in a one, if you fault in others, Krishna will see thousand faults in our heart. That is natural actually. So that's what we should train, that how to appreciate, how to glorify the devotees. Then slowly we develop glorify the devotees and glorifying Krishna. So we hear so much big devotees, pure devotees, Narada Muni and Parikshit Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, but if fellow devotees we are not seeing any good qualities, then what is the use actually? So in fellow devotees, among the devotees, when you have such a wonderful appreciation and glorification, devotees feel very happy. Outside, nobody is not appreciating anybody. That's why nobody is afraid and nobody is loving. So everybody is becomes envious, and he want to protect his life. So he has to put down the others. But here not like that actually, because Krishna is there to protect everyone. So here what is that? No, I am such a fallen person, I am very insignificant. Krishna's mercy I am here. By the devotee's mercy I am practicing. That situation, if you see, then we'll see others, they are very great. They are at least advanced. Otherwise, what will happen? No, then we say I am advanced, then others is not advanced, and that is will criticize and will bossism others. These are all going on actually. Even though we are practicing devotion services, still, if that qualities are there, then it is we are in a material platform. It's not in a spiritual platform. So means why I am telling here glorification means how it is so important for a devotee. If you are glorifying, then will not afraid anything. Krishna is protecting anyhow. So by glorification, Krishna will be very pleased. Krishna will be very pleased by seeing others. Oh, this devotee actually is glorifying my devotee. So even though he is ordinary, even though he is neophyte, he is not much advanced, still if he glorifying, Krishna will be pleased. Then we will advance in Krishna consciousness. So that is how uh, Pruthumara, Mother Earth is glorifying Pruthumaras. And here Prabhupada is telling actually, this all activities begin with the creation of this material energy. How this energy one by one it is comes. First, uh, Mother Earth is glorifying. First, you are becoming Mahatattva. You came with Mahavishnu. Then you created this Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu and the Karanadaka Sai, and you created this all these material creations. Then gunas, Sattva Guna, Rajaguna, Tamoguna, you are created. And then all the physical elements. What is the physical elements? It is Krishna is given in the Bhagavad Gita. Bhumi Rapo Nalo Vayu, Kamano Buddhirevacha, Ahankara Mitiyame, Binna Prakriti Rasada. Five elements, then gross elements, then the subtle elements, that is mind, false ego, and energy. So this is all physical elements. Then one by one, then after that, Krishna will interact this gunas and this all material creations, and further plan actually he is creating so many things. Like that, one by one, one by one, Krishna created this universes. Means ultimately what is that? No, it is everything is Krishna only. Everything is coming from him. That's what in Usopanishad it is telling, no, Om Purnamidam Purnamadam Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Sishyate. Means whatever is Purnam, then whatever is coming from him, it is also Purnam. It is completely. It is not an incomplete. We are not able to saying this material world is incomplete. Here fighting is going on, envious each other, criticizing each other. These are all actually we are seeing, but we are seeing because we don't see this connection to the Krishna. That's why pure devotee says everything is connection to Krishna. That's why for him it is a Purnam. For us it is not a Purnam because we are not able to seeing that. Is a relationship with Krishna. That's why this material world is for us. It is actually it is suffering. It is, of course it is suffering. Krishna already explained Bhagavad Gita Dukkha Sasvatam. But the but pure devotee, for him actually, even though it is suffering, he thinks it is I am in the service of Krishna. So there is no need to worry. So like that actually how this Krishna is created this one elements is one by one, all this creation. Just by putting that's Prabhupada is giving a example here. What is that? No, here um, um, just through your energy alone, everything is sometimes manifest and sometimes not manifest. Means even though this material manifestation, material world scientist, he thinks just by putting button, everything, chemicals, everything, it is creation. Like that, just like in a computer, no, if you give the password, no, then everything will come automatically. Internet, if you just write your email, then everything will come. So like that actually this material manifestation, they thinks actually it is just by pushing button, and everything chain reactions, everything is comes. Similarly way, just by glance of Krishna, everything is automatically created. That is why Kunti Maharani praying, no, that is Krishna, by your glancing, that rivers are coming, and the seas are coming, minerals are coming, and trees are coming, and the flowers, everything, it is automatically is coming. This is glorifying like that. Means by just by his glance. So but who will understand actually? Only that only devotees only can understand, because it is everything coming from Krishna. That's why devotee sees everything, it is related to Krishna, not that it is separated from Krishna. Even though the energy is separated, binna prakriti rastada, means my energy is separated from the spiritual world. That doesn't mean that energy is not a connection to Krishna. It is a connection to Krishna. So that's what every living means without creations, means without rains, that trees will not grow, fruits will not come. How it is? This is because nature, Krishna empowered that nature. So nature is created everything. Is Brahma also created, but Brahma is created because the order of the Krishna. The order of Krishna, he created everything. So by him, it is a maintenance and dissolving also. That's what Prithu Maharaj is telling. No, all this maintaining and cosmic creations maintains and dissolve it by your only and your energy. Means Krishna's energy, it will be it is all material manifestation. It dissolves and it is and again created. So means one who understand, Prabhupada is giving in Bhagavad Gita, one who understand this cosmic manifestation, he will be liberated from this material world. Means liberated from this material means this is a real understanding that that is not that the scientist is created everything. Only by Krishna's mercy and Krishna's glance, everything is coming and everything is maintaining in a proper way. Is not that by the scientist is maintaining proper way. It is only by Krishna's glance, everything properly maintained. So Bhagavad Gita, that's why Krishna is telling, I am in the water, I am in the tigers, I am the lion, like everything is specifically actually is given in the Bhagavad Gita. That means what? Means very clear understanding. One who read Bhagavad Gita, he will clear understanding where is Krishna, how he is manifesting from in the, how we can see Krishna by Bhagavad Gita. We can understand, oh, Krishna in everywhere. Even that raso hapsamos kaunteya means in the water I am the taste, means water, means Krishna's water, what is the taste is coming, it is from the Krishna only. So means um, how we can understand Krishna in everywhere, like just like that is no sutre mani gananiva ani Bhagavad Gita and Krishna explaining the garland, the flowers is seeing, but inside what is that in the inside flowers there is a thread is there. If the thread is broken, then everything will become pieces. So similarly, without, because of the thread, actually this is making a garland, otherwise the flowers cannot be keep in a proper way. Similarly, by Krishna's mercy, Krishna's glance, what is that, no, everything is actually it is in controller. Otherwise it will be, because of Krishna controls the universes, that universes is not touching each other, otherwise it will be become such a devastation will come. But Krishna properly is controlling every universes particularly is controlling. That is means Krishna comes in the every universes, in the Garbhotaka Sai Vishnu, then he creates material universes, and he enters in the every atom as a Paramatma. Like that, he Krishna controls each and everything. That's what in the Paramatma is there in our heart. Without Paramatma, the body is a dead matter. Even though ant also there is a Paramatma is there. That's what ants is crawling and ants is eating and ants is living. Otherwise, ants cannot be doing. So we see that how this means whole Bhagavatam. It is to give the understanding how everything is Krishna. Created by his only, it is dissolving, and it is by his own and his energy, by him only it is maintaining, it is all, it is only thing by Krishna's mercy only. That's what here Mother Earth is glorifying. King Prutu means by your inconceivable potency plan for everything is maintaining in this world. So so by this glorification, maybe in next verses it will come how Prutu Maharaj will be very appreciated and very, he will be pacify that then he will not kill, I think, this Mother Earth, because the glorification. So that is what means we can learn lessons from there by just glorification, by appreciating even the person, even the envious person also will become very cool, and no, he will not be much damage things. So that's what means appreciation, glorification, it is important in the devotional relationship. Those who are practicing devotional services, it is very important to see the good qualities in others, by appreciating others, then will not much become envious each other. So that is what we can learn from these lessons, this verse. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. It is very difficult to speak this creations. I don't know. Hare Krishna.